7 brigades. Our truce expires in 7th of May. We could go for, like, another war against Savoy. Also, yeah, now that we're having you like this, I guess we'll go for Tuscany next. I know you're in the, Austrian sphere. But, I mean, if we're getting 7.73, okay, who discredited us? France did. Come on, France. We're getting points fast enough that I think even though we're discredited, I don't think the Austrians are going to fight us for it. Because we're just generating points so quickly. But I feel relatively confident. Alright, what do we do with Savoy? Do we do a add to sphere costs belly? I think the answer to that one is no. We want to, whatever gives me the most points is kind of really what we're looking for. Or a war with Mexico, where Mexico either loses military power or they lose something. That's kind of what we need. And how close is any of these? Advanced arts. You have a 5% chance. If you get that research, our position is safe. Make puppet is 10 iffy, but actually 138 days is not bad. Humiliate. That, I think it gives me some prestige, but I don't think it gives me that much. Add the spheres 438 days. I mean, to make puppet isn't actually bad. But if they ever become a great power, we're going to have an issue, right? Size. You know what? Let's add the sphere. We're going to take the risk. We got discovered immediately. Eat more of Savoy. Well, the thing is, we can't really eat more of Savoy territory, because the rest of it's basically in our capital region. We can't just annex them, unfortunately. Now you have 64 points. I'm still at 62. Spain's in war now. We have not too long to make something here work. We are in Cordial. And when will this war be done? Be done in 44 days. Will that even be enough to not give military access? Got 1 month. How can we get some prestige very quickly? Or really any amount of points? We're at 62 again. You guys are at 65. You're actually getting your lead's increasing. Are you not allied to you anymore? No. Still allied with France, but France, I guess, actually at this point could say no to the war because we're no longer in their sphere of influence. I don't think they would say no. They would say no. And we only have like a month to make this work. Hello, Fabus. So unfortunately, I do think we're going to be losing great power status in a moment. Nobody would accept. We're still going to start the war. Maybe we can get a little bit of prestige out of some of these battles. 0.09. Okay, that's not going to be enough. Tuscany is not liking us here, but I mean, we have more than enough points to not have to worry about that. But again, I think tomorrow we're no longer a great power, unfortunately. So I don't know what this war is even about anymore. It's still an add to sphere cost belly, but of course that doesn't make any sense in the context of we're no longer a great power. But I mean, we'll become a great power again whenever... let's mobilize our army. Whenever... Mexico inevitably starts losing... I mean, they have 67 points. We're at 63. Finish this war. We're going to get 10 prestige, which I get would put us in great power status another time. 37. But of course, we're going to lose some prestige because we're occupied home provinces. Gotta be a little bit careful. How many men can be mobilized? Already 86%. Would you join my war? Still would not accept. You have a good defense general? Defense -2. The answer is no. Actually garbage. Why are you all defense negative? I don't have nobody who's good at defense. Underground printing press. Can operate. You have a -2 leader. Is just lovely. And we're going to lose the war. Okay, pull our men back for a second. This is the one thing we were kind of trying to advance. Or avoid, I should say. Hey, France, would you want to help me? Because you're now trying to take territory away from us. Hey, can we have a leader? Again, can we have a leader who is not a negative defense general? You can be bad in other ways. But having -2 defense cost us that last engagement for sure. Yeah, we are paying military at maximum. Still want to engage us. We get more prestige. So my plan of, hey, let's fight them and hopefully win has not really worked. We get more plurality here. But we can, I think we should, in the end, still win. 24 stack. Now you want to humiliate us. We're going to lose a lot of prestige. All the prestige we did fight for is going to be gone in a moment. Which is a bit of a shame. Can you get military access? No, you do not like us. Attacking ally. Well, fair enough. We probably should have gotten Modena out of this war when we could have. I'm going to say no to this. Yeah, they have a 24 stack. They're just hanging on their capital right now. I'm not really too sure why. We're actually soon not even going to be a secondary power anymore. Which is very embarrassing. We will get 10 prestige for winning this. Oh, there's also these guys over here. Thank you. Very cool. So we're going to occupy your capital, get you out of this war. You know what? Why don't we allow cultural rights in the Papal States? Now you will want a white peace. Is there anything I can do with you? What if I annex you? No. What if I puppet you? Reparations, cut down the size. You know what? I'm going to puppet you. Probably take this territory. Do not accept the terms right now. Oh. Also, go back up to speed 5, please. I love being good at video games. Okay, they have a negative. Okay, they're taking a 0. We're also taking a 0. We're fighting in farmlands. But we're losing men faster. Very cool. Let's pull back out again a second time now. Oh my god. Okay. How many autosaves does Victoria 2 have? Yeah, it's got 2 autosaves. You know what? Let's just let's call it quits for now. Let's go back for a moment. Look, you know, things aren't going to be smooth sailing 24/7, okay? We had one bad engagement at the beginning. Do we have... Oh, yeah, they say every half year. You know what? Let's go back to this start date. This after we already mobilized. Oh, yeah, no, okay, I remember where we are. Okay, so this is before our horrible engagement. We're not going to have a -2 general for obvious reasons. Just put, again, literally anybody else. You know, I have enough leadership. Roll another general. You have a general who has any defense stat. You know what? You're just good. You're going to lose 1 prestige, but it's going to be less prestige than we're going to lose. I don't have a rally point here. I have a rally point actually in Icona right now. Got a little stack wipe, but a little stack wipe's not bad. Ancona is in Grassland Hills. Ravenna is in Farmlands. You get 1 prestige there. Yeah, and you have landed men in this island. I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna come over here. Temperance League. No time with a few drinks. The Pope loves getting drunk. Oh, we actually tacked into them this time. Which is, they have actually like a +3 defense leader. So, you know, let's pull out for a moment right away. Because now they're going to be taking a -3. We have a -2. Very cool. How do we have a -2 general? What's wrong with all of you? Why did the -2 general go back in charge? Who decided this? I thought that was a good idea. We're going to keep doing this over and over again. Just so you see, we'll make this work. A hard save here right now. Back up to speed 5. No rally point here. Rally point at Kana. Let's stop this ship from being able to... Yeah, let's blockade them. They won't be able to land troops over here anymore. Our fleet is kind of garbage, but their fleet also sucks. And our rally point should be Ancona. Make sure it's not in Rome. It's not. We already have our general. And we're going to make sure you're not this guy. Anyone else? Like, attack +1's good, but in this situation, it's not. Yeah, we're going to lose 1 prestige. Oh, no. Oh, stack coming in. You know what we need to do? I'm guessing, yeah, that's why, because you get automatically assigned, because the game thinks that you're the best leader. Never, ever, ever use this. No, not you. You're decent. Never use this. No, yeah, don't use you. Don't use you. What's your name? You are Filippo Resta. Do not use Filippo Resta. Yeah, he's already been told no. Again, assign literally anyone else. Morale minus 20%. That's really, like, not great. I guess we'll take you. We're going to lose another 1 prestige. But I've seen worse. And now we're blockading you. We're at -11%. We want this army to attack into Ancona so we can reinforce with these guys. Make sure we're not taking a -2 attack or a -2 defense penalty for no goddamn reason. And then we reinforce with more troops. And this time we will come out victorious. This is what we wanted this whole time. And now it took like 3 attempts. But we got there in the end. We are in 10th place right now because of the occupied home provinces, but that should go away soon. And then we'll try to take as much stuff as we can from everybody else. And we still got our blockades going. This 12 stack I don't think is going to actually be a threat. And you know what? Let's get better military tech as well. Are you the -2? Okay, but we told the -2 guy to not ever be used. Going. Wait, you're attacking into my army? My army's twice your size. Okay. I don't think I would have done the same thing, but you do you. So we have 54 points. Mexico's at 70 now. Damn. They're doing quite well for themselves. We might just try to push a ton of war goals on these guys. Maybe we will actually push for that puppeting of Savoy. Get all of you out of the war. Yes, give me 11, one language, one culture, one nation. Give me that 11 prestige. Luca, thank you for the alliance. Are you Luca? No, you're Luca. You're hiding my enemies and you're trying to pretend to be my friends. Excuse me? Can you tell me how that makes any sense? Then it has fallen. Let's move our way into Savoy. It did take way longer than it should have. It should not have taken that long, I admit. Also, technically, I wore Monaco, but I don't think that means too much for us. Back in place here. Right now, you are a 35. We add a puppet. That's an 84. We actually couldn't do both. We'd actually end up in roughly 0 prestige. 2.5 for releasing Monaco. I mean, if we just... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to push the cheapest war goals we can to get prestige out of it. Like, release Puppet. It's only 10 infamy, or 2.5 infamy. So push that there. And we're just going to keep on pushing and pushing claims. And try to take whatever we can. Like, can I do anything to you? No, Jingoism's not quite there yet, but it should be soon. France is having some Jacobin rebels. I mean, I guess I don't need you in this war anymore. Cut down the size. Humiliate. Humiliate's what, 4? It's infamy. Get only 5 prestige out of it. Reparations, 1.2 for 2.5 prestige. I mean, it's dismantle fortifications 5. Maybe it depends on the size of the country. It doesn't look like it. Actually, is Make Puppet against Savoy also a... It's also only 5. Okay. Maybe we'll also get some reparations from you as well. Savoy, I need your money and the prestige in order to get my goals accomplished. Thank you for the 5 prestige. But then, is there anything I'd want? The only thing I'd want from you would be the... Right now, we're looking at a 25 prestige piece. And did we just get an extra 5? Yes, we did. We're getting realist literature. We're back up in 8th place. And once again, Mexico and the United States, they're inevitably going to go to war. There's no way they don't. And when that happens, we're going to be in a great position. I stop my siege because I'm silly. You know what, Medina? Up. Occupy more land. If I was the Austrians, I'd be getting a little bit concerned right now. So let me just see. Is there anything else that's relatively cheap? I mean, Humiliate's worth 3 for 5. For another 15 war score. Dismantle is more expensive for what we want. Cut down the size, way too expensive. Release Puppet. We're already doing. Yeah, so I think we just also humiliate you. These are our terms. And I think those terms should be acceptable. We will go once again for cultural rights. Even though I don't think there's anybody in Italy who would, or in the Papal States that would not fall. I guess there's actually some Catalan in the country, so I'm mistaken. Do not take all of this quite yet, but you will soon, because you basically have no territory left. And of course, France at some point is going to come over here and try to take your lands. So I have no idea what's going to happen with this one. Actually, what we could do, because we're already in 8th place, we're going to demobilize. But because we're already in 8th place, we might just stay here long enough for Mexico to drop out a great power. They're actually in 11th place right now. What happened to them? I don't know. Probably an event. Who's actually in 9th place? Who are we actually competing against? Belgium's at 69. We're at 78. So we have about 9 more points than they do. I don't know when they dropped out of the list. Would you say yes to all of them? Yes, you would. So, I think it's time for us. I mean, eventually we'll return back home. Go through Genoa. Access? No. Not. I guess not surprising. They do not like us. Let's go sink their navy. I've lost a ship actually instead. Well, we might have captured. We actually got two prestige out of the naval battle. Damn. You're hiding in an enemy fleet, in a neutral fleet. I'm pretty sure that makes you a co-belligerent, but what do I know? They sink one of my transports? Of course they did. Guys, back to Rome. Again, we're just basically going to... I can just dock. Why don't I... Way faster.